Welcome back for part 3. My name is Anya and my father was a Protestant pastor and he built First United Methodist Church in Russia. As I said earlier, we looked like a perfect family. And that's what you would expect from pastor's family. Perfect sermon, people trusted him for advice, people trusted him with their faith, people trusted him with their marriage. And as I became older, things did not look as perfect as people thought. First most obvious thing was that he was drinking. He was drinking a lot. And at this point, it was harder for my mother to preserve this image of perfect Christian family, especially from me and my sister. And I remember one day at my grandmother's house, I came up to her and I saw bruises on her arms and her neck. I was like, Mom, what happened? Where did you get it from? And then she was like, well, that's your dad. And that's when my world collapsed. I was thinking, what? How? Why? I could not answer these questions. And to me, I was thinking, how is that possible? You have a perfect marriage. You're a perfect couple. Yes, sometimes you argue, but who doesn't, And let me tell you right away that domestic violence is non-existent in Russia. There is no protection. There is no help for you. You call the police, and if you say, oh, I am being abused by my spouse, they're going to say, okay, this is your inner problems. This is your family problems, and you deal with it yourself. At first, I wanted to split this part into 2 parts, but I just decided to tell you everything at once. The most critical point happened was when we were sitting in the kitchen and we were watching TV, and then all of a sudden, my dad laughed at something that happened on the TV really, really loudly, and I just told him, just hold on, let me listen. And that's when he exploded. He flipped. He moved the table. He ran to the office. I heard something smash and break. Later, we found out it was an office chair. And I'm standing in the kitchen. I don't understand what's going on. What did I do? And then he comes back looking at me like this with the crazy eyes. And then I look at him. I don't understand what's going on. He ran to my mother. He grabbed her by the neck. He lifted her in the air. And I saw it. I was watching all of it happen in front of me. So I just started asking him, please don't let her go. So he let her go. He left the kitchen. And then I'm looking. And at this moment, the love and respect that I had turned into fear. And I hear him coming back. And he's trying to approach my mother again. And at this point, I just stand in front of her. It was me between my mother and my father. I was trying to protect her. And that moment, he started packing his things, grabbing something, everything, of course, very loud. Every move is with a bang, and it's a bang, and it's a bang. So when he left and he drove off somewhere. And this is when I understood that this has been going on for a very long time. It was all my mom was protecting us. So I'm telling you the story is that you never know what's going on inside anybody's family. You never know when you approach somebody and you talk to them what this person's been through, It's going to be one more part to my story because he continued working as a pastor in the United States. And what he did to the church in Ohio, you will never believe what it was.